Let's give this a taste.
$1 steak taste.
Today I'll be having steak. This is a boneless beef ribeye steak that I found from the dollar store. It is 3.5 ounces, which is almost a quarter pound. I believe a lot of that will be water. So this would be a $4 or $5 a pound ribeye steak, which usually goes for about $12 to $16 a pound. Significantly cheaper. True ribeye steak doesn't really need all this tenderization, so that leads me to believe that this might be a different cut that just kind of shaped to look like a ribeye. I don't know enough about meat to know if that musculature looks accurate.
I don't know about that, if it looks accurate.
It's a very, very, very thin piece of meat. It's almost like a scallopini or something. It's only about a 1/4 inch thick. Not much fat surrounding it, and not much marbling.
So we're gonna see what the results is. So that's how it looked when she done cooked it, y'all.
So here's our finished steak.
It look like one of them
Let's give this a taste.
thin steaks, you know,
so this
like
side
a breakfast
browned pretty
steak.
nicely because it was frozen when I put it in the hot pan. On the other hand, this side did not brown very well because as it was cooking, it was exuding a lot of that solution that was in there. So when you flipped it over, it was very, very wet. So it doesn't really allow for really good caramelization or that Maillard effect to happen. Oh, yeah, it doesn't feel very tender at all.
Yeah, that look like that thing. You know how that's some breakfast steak, you know, you just throw a piece slab, you know, just cook.
There's a little bit of pink in there, just a little bit.
Oh, so she got a little pink in there. Okay, just like
fully cooked. Itadakimasu.
Anybody had that steak from Dollar Store?
It's okay. It tastes like beef, but it doesn't feel like a steak that I've ever had.
Okay.
It still has some residual stringiness to it and has a bit of a bounce, but it also gives too, and I think that has a lot to do with the bromelain they put in there. So while it does taste beefy, it is sweet and salty and tastes a bit of soy sauce, a little bit like a veggie burger. It has a strange kind of flavor to it that doesn't taste just purely of beef, which a lot of that flavor comes from fat, and there's not a whole lot of fat in this cut of meat.
Ain't no fat in it.
Now that bite was really terrible.
That
had a really strange flavor to it, kind of cardboardy and a little bit livery. Yeah, this portion right here is not very good, which also kind of lends me to believe that this is another cut of meat. If you're on a budget, I would recommend skipping this and finding other options.
What kind of meat? What kind of meat is it then?